All right, I think we are discussing. I think this is about the NEET counseling. This particular meeting is about to guide you, help you with regard to counseling process regarding both all India quota as well as the state quota. But I think as you can, I'm sharing on the screen. I'm showing you the all India quota schedule has been released, so you can see it on the screen. And even you can take a screenshot of that if you are seeing on the screen, or you can take the image of that also. This has been recently released. So as the dates are pretty much mentioned there, verification of tentative seat matrix by the participating institutes and NMC on 14th of August to 16th of August. So that's like a tentative seat matrix participating. That means like what are the colleges which are participating, and how many seats these colleges actually hold with them, and make them available for admissions. That list will be almost like, say, will be out on NMC website probably around 14th of August or between 14th to 16th August, as they are mentioning there. Registration process and payment of fees towards registration. That again is somewhere around between 14th of August to 20th August. So that will be available only for a week time. So see that if registration once it begins on 14th of August or around 14th of August, I think so please immediately do the registration process. And while you're doing registration process, the appeal would be from my side is please give the same mail ID which you have given for application of NEET exam. Provide the same mobile number, same mail ID, and same details, whatever details you have mentioned for the application process for the NEET 2024 exam. Try to keep those details same, especially the mail ID as well as the communication details of the candidate, like mail ID, mobile number. Those things have to be keep them as it is, almost like what you've given provided to the authority for during application process. That is a thing which has to be kept in mind. So it is just mentioned. I'm just reading it out. It says payment facility will be available up to 3 p.m. of 20th August as per server time. So again, here my one suggestion would be that please don't keep don't keep the pending, don't keep registration process pending, and don't keep the fee payment process also pending. Whenever the registration process begins, as the registration process and fee payment begins on 14th of August, try to complete the process within 2 or 3 days once the process begins. So don't delay it and don't postpone it, and don't keep it for the last 2 days or last day, because there can be some kind of you can say server issues or server glitch or some issues due to which your process might get stuck and it might never get over. So see that it is done within 14th, 15th, 16th itself, and don't extend it beyond that time. Try to complete within 2 to 3 days, initial 2 to 3 days. Okay, the next one is choice filling locking process. I think those are just joining. Let me repeat once again. I think, see, we are meeting today to discuss about what should be the procedure and process to take part in counseling for medical, dental, as well as Ayush courses and other applied courses when it comes to medical, paramedical. So first, what you're seeing on the screen is All India quota. It says the tentative schedule for online counseling allotment process for NEET UG, MBBS, BDS, BSc Nursing 2024. And this schedule, you can get it on the website also, the NMC website. So I have downloaded it from there itself. So you can stay in touch with NMC website. So that from there you can download this schedule, and you can again be in touch with the website very regularly, and the updates as and when they're announced on the website, you can respond to those announcements. So we are looking at the possible dates here. 14th August to 20th August, the registration process will be taking place. And my appeal to all the applicants would be, so please finish your registration process and fee payment process within the first 2 to 3 days of time. Tentatively keep it by 16th August or like that. And don't postpone the things, and don't postpone the things towards the last 2 days or last day. That is what I was just informing everyone. And I also informed that during registration and fee payment process, please keep your communication address like mail ID, your mobile number, what you have provided during application process. Try to keep the same mail ID for communication and keep the same mobile number also for communication. And also see that your mail ID is active all throughout the admission process, and your mobile phone is also almost like the notifications and everything of the on that mobile number what you are providing to the authority is functional and active with you till the admission process is over. So please keep this in mind in terms of communication between you and the authority which is conducting this counseling process. Then the next block, which says choice filling and locking. And this begins from 16th August, as it is mentioned there. It is all tentative, but nevertheless, it's mentioned. I'm just reading it out for you. So it says that it is from 16th of August and to 20th of August up to 11:55 p.m. on 20th August, only as per server time again mentioned there. Choice locking will be available from 4 p.m. of 20th August. So choice filling is different and choice locking is different. So the student can start filling his or her choice filling form from 16th of August, between 16th to 20th, and you can shuffle the order of colleges in whichever way you want to put them in the order. You can shuffle them like that, and then you can once you're done, once you're settled with the proper list which you want to finally give it to the authority, submit it, so that you can lock it and submit it. But you are given a time frame to change or give your selection of colleges as well as change and shuffle it up to 20th of August evening. And after which, almost like say, even if you forget to lock and submit the choices, that will automatically, the system takes it as that your choice filling is done. It takes it as that it locks your choices. So don't do that. But I would say instead of giving the system the chance, I think you can wisely, properly put all the choices you desire to put in the choice filling form, and then you can submit it yourself either before 20th or almost like say from 20th itself if they're allowing it only from 20th. If that is done, then next step would be processing of seat allotment. So 21st August to 22nd August, 21st and 22nd, the processing will take place while the process about how many applications they have got and on what merit lines they have got received application from the candidates. So the central processing agencies will process all the data they have received, and they're going to put out the list on 23rd August. So result will be put out on 23rd of August. So then 24th to 29th, whoever name is listed in the list, so you have to respond by, if suppose for example, if your name is shortlisted in some of the colleges, so you can take your all documents and amount of fees, and you can approach the college management, and you can do the formalities and submit the formalities and complete your admission process there. Where at the college, in the college, which college has been allotted for you, you can approach the college management, you can submit all the documents there, and you can almost like do the needful so that you can confirm your admission at the college campus. But I'll tell you again, like I'm just reading the schedule for everyone. But after explaining all these things, I'll tell you what you can do, what you cannot do, and all that. We're just going with the schedule. I'm just reading it out for you. So once you report and or join at the college, then there'll be verification of the data, what you have submitted. So between 30th August to 31st August. So the college also will share the data with the MCC, and they're going to see how many seats are filled and how many seats are vacant after the first list. And then the procedure continues for the second list. That is second round. So what you're seeing now on the screen, what you've seen earlier was the first round details and the schedule for first round. And what you're seeing now is the second round, details for second round. So now you can see at the end of the first round, the college institutions will share their data of the admission data to the said MCC. So MCC will collect the data, will process it, and they will see that how many colleges are left, like how many seats are left vacant in respective colleges, and they will then initiate the next step of the admission process. That is like round 2. And as you can see on the schedule or the screen on the left extreme side, 4th September to 5th September is the tentative date when the MCC is going to put up on the website about how many seats are vacant, left vacant after first round is completed in so and so college. They're going to put a seat matrix in the on the website. Now then, registration and payment is again available from 5th of September to 10th of September. And fees payment will be available up to 3 p.m. of 10th September as per server time. So they're mentioning the date and time where you can register for second round and you can pay the fees. I will tell you who can register and who should be paying the fees and who need not to be doing this. I'll tell you later. Then coming to choice filling and locking again, for second round choice filling is available from 6th of September to 10th of September, and the given choices will be locked, or the candidate can finally submit the choices he or she has filled, or the system also takes the choices on behalf of the candidate if the candidate himself or herself almost like forgets to submit the choices. The system takes almost the list as the final choice of the candidate. So then the next step, same processing of seat allotment, that is 11th and 12th, whatever data of the candidates they received, MCC will process that and they'll put out the list on 13th September. So the result will be out on 13th September where the list is out of the second round. So now the students can check that who got admission where in the second round, and they can respond by going to those respective colleges and they can report at the colleges between 14th September to 20th September. So that's regarding the reporting and joining. And again, same. So after that, the students have responded, took some admission at the college. Then again, what are the seats vacant even after the second round counseling? So that will go into the third round. And that data that other institutions will share with the MCC from around 21st September to 22nd September. So that's regarding the verification again, so that the MCC can decide whether to go with the third round or not. Now round 3. Let's say round 1 is completed, round 2 is completed, and then we are having seats vacant, let's say in certain colleges. Then round 3 is initiated. So as it is mentioned, round 3 for all India quota, deemed universities, central universities, MBBS, BDS, BSc nursing. So whatever seats vacant left after second round will be handled in the third round. And as you can see on the left side, from 25th September to 26th September, this seat matrix will be listed on the website of the participating institutions on the MCC website. Then the students can again register. The third round is available for registration, fresh registration fee payments from 26th September to 2nd of October. And after that, once you register, once you pay the fees, just like in round 1, round 2, again, you have to fill the choices of the colleges where you desire to take an admission or you wish to take an admission. And then you would lock the choices and you would submit those choices to the authority. So that way it goes. And once you submit your choices, then the result again, the third list will be out on 5th of October. Then whoever got admission in that third list, they can go and respond to the college managements between 6th of October to 12th of October. Then again, verification of data is done and the institutions will submit their data to the MCC and they are going to decide whether or not like a stray vacancy round or round 4 or like mop-up round kind of thing to be done or not done. So if there is a situation that mop-up round or online stray vacancy round to be conducted, so they have just given a schedule for that also. Probably around 16th of October, the list is going to be out. Again, tentative seat matrix will be available, which is given there as OTP linked. And then registration and fee payment first will be available for stray vacancy from 16th to 20th October. That is one thing. And then whoever who is participating in this, then again they have to fill fresh choice filling, and they have to submit that choice filling to the authority, and they will process that data again between 21st and 22nd October, and they're going to put out the selected list of stray vacancy around 23rd of October. So again, whoever he gets an admission or selected for college admission in this list, so they are supposed to approach the colleges and take the admission, and that process happens between 24th October to 30th October. So this is regarding the schedule for round 1, round 2, round 3, and stray vacancy rounds for all India quota. This is all India quota, 15% in. So how does it go? It goes like this. That actually, let me share some data with you, details with you. The number of MBBS seats all over India is somewhere over 1 lakh. 1 lakh plus seats are available for admissions this year. Over 1 lakh, it's almost like 1,10,000, around that number. We have MBBS seats available. In Maharashtra state, that number of the total number of MBBS seats available, that is just over 10,000. The total number of MBBS seats is over 10,000. And this year it has witnessed almost like, say, tremendous high scoring. It was a high scoring exam, and the cutoffs expected to be very, very high. Let me share some data with you that the students in Maharashtra who have scored above 700 out of 720, that number is almost like around 200 or over 200. So almost 200 plus students actually have clocked a total score of above 700 from within Maharashtra itself. So you can just imagine what could be the competition for the seats available in Maharashtra. As I said, the total number of MBBS seats is just over 10,000 MBBS seats in Maharashtra state. And we got some 200 plus students sitting right above 700 itself, as per the latest data, revised result is concerned. And people who scored 650 plus from Maharashtra, I think that number is close to 1,200 of students almost like have scored above 650 plus. So that again goes to show that how a high scoring exam it was 2024, and a lot of things happened, and so I think expect cutoffs to be very, very high. Now, who really has a chance and who doesn't have really a chance, almost like who has a safe score and who doesn't have a safe score, I think we'll discuss all that. But what schedule you are seeing on the screen is all India quota. So the state, Maharashtra state counseling schedule, I think as far as I am concerned, the information is concerned, I think that is not yet released. So we don't have any data as of now, any as concrete data to tell that this is the schedule and these are the dates when the first round, second round, third round of state counseling is going to start in Maharashtra. By now, I think tentatively, today being 3rd August, I think by now they might have, they should have actually put out the state merit list, as well as they would have released the schedule. But as far as data available to me by now, I think that is the schedule state counseling is not yet out. But all India quota, I think a couple of days back, they released this schedule. This is regarding the all India counseling, but still I want to tell you certain things. Like first, what happens is first all India quota counseling round 1 will take place. After the all India quota round 1, then the state quota or state counseling round 1 will begin. Okay, so first would be all India quota round 1. After the completion of all India quota round 1, state counseling round 1 will begin. After completion of the state counseling round 1, then again All India quota round 2 will begin. I'm telling you the order in which the counseling takes place. Okay. First, All India quota counseling round 1, then state quota counseling round 1, then All India quota counseling round 2, followed by state quota counseling round 2, then All India quota counseling round 3, and then that is followed by the state quota counseling round 3, and the stray vacancy again will be the same sequence. So this would be the procedure. Now, as a candidate, as a student, as a candidate, he or she can take part in both the counseling. You can take part in both All India counseling also, as well as state quota counseling also, or you can only take part in All India quota counseling, or you can only take part in state quota counseling. It's up to you. It's up to wish, up to almost like the candidate's desire and wish that in which way you want to take part in the counseling process. So you can, if you wish to take part in both the counseling procedures, you can definitely take part in both All India quota as well as state quota also. Now, why someone has to take part in both the counselings, like All India as well as state quota? Who should take part and why you should take part? Let's discuss that. First of all, let me tell you some tentative cutoffs this year, because I think I'm having just a moment. Let me share the screen. So here, this is cutoffs, almost like say for MBBS, government aided college 2022-2023. This data is not last year's data. This is last before year's data. And on the top, you can see GMC Mumbai. You can see SC, ST. Then you are seeing the entire category-wise cutoffs and their scores, marks, the All India rank, and the scores, what they have scored. So that's going across for the GMC. Then there is Tilak College, then there is Nair College, RGMC. Oh, this is a list. This is a cutoff list of 2022. But as I said, the scenario is quite different this year. So the cutoffs are very, very high. So that 2022 cutoffs would become irrelevant. Even 2023 cutoffs also would become irrelevant. As per as my assumptions, what I feel, in Maharashtra state counseling, in 85% state quota, I'm talking about Maharashtra state counseling, which is whose schedule is not yet out. But when it begins, what I would say is that the cutoff for an open category candidate, for an open category student who doesn't enjoy any kind of reservation, in open category merit, I think if you have to clock an MBBS government seat in Maharashtra, the cutoff could almost like be around 650 plus. It could be 650 plus. So someone who is having a score above 650 should be having a good chance of making it into government MBBS, considering the cutoffs and scoring this year. Whereas if you're having a score below 650 as an open category candidate, I think that would make your dream very difficult in making it into government MBBS colleges in Maharashtra this year. Because I just mentioned over 1,200 candidates, I think I mentioned, or close to 2,000 students, I think they're there from Maharashtra. 200, I think I mentioned, 200 students almost like have scored above 650 alone from Maharashtra, and about 200 of them have almost like say scored about 700 out of 720 this year. So that's really very high scoring. So a government seat for open category, I think that it might get closed for a score which is 650 and plus. So 650, below 650, I think the chances are very lucrative and very lean. So that's a kind of possibility we're looking at. So the cutoffs are rated very high. And for OBC, if you are again, you're not having any category or anything, but again, you're not having an EWS kind of certificate or anything. So OBC general category cutoff also would be matching the open category cutoff. So if I said 650 plus for the open category, uh, general category, then OBC general also, I think that might be going somewhere around 645, 650 plus again. So it would be almost the same score. Even SC, ST, I think scores, cutoffs, I think this year could be ending, the cutoff can be somewhere 600. 590 plus 600 could be a cutoff for even SC students and ST candidates. So you can just now imagine almost like how high cutoffs we are witnessing this year. So I just tell again to all the people who are attending this meeting. Let me recap what I said regarding the cutoffs, which will be, I think that it will be very important for you. So I gave some data first. I said that over 200 plus students from Maharashtra alone have scored 700 plus marks in this exam, and around 200 plus students almost like have scored 650 plus in this NEET exam, alone from Maharashtra. I'm particularly talking about Maharashtra's point of view. So the total number of MBBS seats, government, private, everything included in Maharashtra, that number is around 10,000 plus. So out of 10,000 plus seats, like I said, that the cutoff for government colleges for open category child could be, as I said, 650 plus. So anything which is less than 650, even a mark, even 650 also has a very lean chance. I think less than 650 might have a very thin chance to make it into a government MBBS college this year. OBC general also will have near about same cutoff, and SC ST cutoffs can be around 600. So that is almost like regarding the tentative possible cutoffs for MBBS government admissions inside Maharashtra for Maharashtra students under the state quota counseling process. Okay, that's regarding that. And also, let me share the documents list here. I'll get back to the state quota counseling. I'll give you more details about it. But let's look at the list of documents. You can even take screenshot of this also, what is mentioned here. Like domicile certificate issued by the state of Maharashtra government, as school leaving certificate also will do, birth certificate also will do. The other state candidates, domicile certificate, residence certificate, those things also are needed. 12th mark sheet, the NEET mark sheet, the rank card and all. Then you have 12th mark sheet needed, 10th mark sheet is needed. College leaving certificate or transfer certificate or bona fide certificate of the college where you have studied last, like 11, 12. The candidate admitted in the last academic year in any agriculture university in Maharashtra, if again applies to seek the admission for the current academic year for the first year degree course, then the bona fide certificate issued from the last attended respective college will be considered. Caste validity certificate for all the candidates who have some reservation, quota and all that. So whichever category you fall, I think you need to have a caste validity certificate for SC, ST, VJA, NTB, NTC, NTD, OBC, SBC categories and all that. If you belong to non-creamy layer certificate, I think non-creamy layer, then you need to produce a certificate proving that for all these categories, and that should be valid up to 31st of March 2024. But this actually is an old document, it's of last year. So this should be, I think, validity should be there up to 31st March 2025, maybe for the next academic year. For this entire academic year, your non-creamy layer certificate should be valid. This document, from where I'm reading of the documents list is of last year. So as per the letter from General Administration, Certificate of Economical Age, that EWS, if you belong to the EWS category also, so that certificate also is needed. Whether the certificate of the freedom fighter issued in favor of parents, grandparents. So any of these claims, whatever you have that you want to claim against your admission, you need to provide a proper documentation, proper certificate in favor of that to authorize and authenticate that. So like certificate of defense personnel, certificate of PWD. If you have any PWD kind of, if you fall in that category, I think that you have to produce a certificate document proving that. Okay, and certificate of project affected person. Okay, so these are all the things which I think I'm just reading out. I'm just scrolling it down. You can take a screenshot, or you might be already having this list on the website or the prospectus. Once I think when the government of Maharashtra is going to release the schedule and documents, everything, I think they're going to put it out, even the brochure and everything, they're going to put it out. So CT Cell Maharashtra CT.org, I think that's the website. You can get all this information regarding Maharashtra state counseling for state quota, and NMC dot like MCC dot like NMC dot NIC, I think dot in. That's the website for all India quota counseling. Yeah, I'm talking about the state quota counseling procedure, which might begin. I think the schedule may be announced maybe in 10 days from now. And if you are taking part in that, I already gave you the cutoffs, what is going to be for MBBS government cutoff for open, OBC, SC, ST. Then, yeah, the procedure. So first of all, you will register, and when you register, same thing, same procedure for the state quota counseling also. First, you do the registration on the official website, and while you're registering, once again, I'm repeating, do mention the same, do give them the same mobile number, do give them the same mail ID, possibly, and whatever mail ID you are giving them, whatever mobile number you're giving them, those have to be active, and they have to be active at least till the completion of your admission process. Then fee payment. The fee payment would be different again. For all India quota, fee payment will be different. For state quota, fee payment will be different. And there will be refundable part to it and non-refundable part to it. Suppose say a government, if you're applying for AIMS colleges, JIPMER colleges, you're applying for Banaras Hindu University, such central universities, I think a general category child is supposed to pay somewhere around probably 1,000 rupees towards registration, and a reservation candidate, I think, should be paying some 500 rupees towards registration, and this will be non-refundable. And that is when your registration is completed, then you will take part in the next step, which is called choice filling. Now, one again submission for all of you is that when you're doing choice filling, when you're filling that choice filling form, try to be more practical, try to be more realistic, and try to miss realistic in a sense in the aspect of your score. Now, someone who scored 150, 200, and you are putting up all the top exams, the institutes, for example, for admission, that's not going to be possible at all. So I'm saying that be very realistic with your approach when it comes to choice filling form, and with regard to your score, almost like try to put up those choices in the choice filling form and then submit it, so that you get a better fair chance of getting an admission possible in the college you desire to get and in the course you desire to get. That is one thing. And having said that, let me also tell you this, that suppose say now if I'm you, and if I scored, let's say, some 630, if my score is 630, and for me it is very difficult to get into government MBBS college, so how shall be my choice filling form? How should I, what is a better way that I can almost like say put my choices in the choice filling form? Would be in the top of the list, I'm talking about MBBS, in the top, like first top 10, top 15 choices in the choice filling form would be all those colleges where I desire to get admission, where my preference would be that given the chance I want to study in those colleges. So no matter even 630 might not be, 630 may be very less. I might not get in KEM, I might not get in JJ, I might not get in Tilak College, but still my top priorities in the choice filling form should be those colleges where I desire to get my admission. Okay, so put them in the merit, in the the merit of the college, merit of the track record. So that let the number one be the best college where I desire to study. Second be second best college. Third be third best college. So first let me put the 10 or 15 the best colleges where I wish I could get an admission. Then after that, then put the choices where you have a possibility of getting an admission, like whatever, like maybe BJ Medical College, Pune, or some GMC, Aurangabad, anything like that. So you put all those government colleges next, wherever you're okay to get admission, or you get admission, you will take it any day. So try to put those names of the college in a second part of the list. And in the next part of the choice filling form, suppose I want to do only MBBS. If not MBBS, I don't want to almost like take up any other course. For me, no BDS. For me, I don't want to do BDS. I don't want to do BMS. I don't want to do anything except MBBS. I will take admission only if I'm getting MBBS in government college. Suppose I'm very clear with that. So in that case, how should be my choice filling is? First, as I said, top 10, top 15 colleges where I desire to get, and the possibility of getting there is very less or zero. Even then, those colleges should feature in the top of my choice filling form. Number one. Number two, the second part of the list should be all those remaining government colleges of Maharashtra where I want to get almost like government MBBS seat. So after that, should I need to put private colleges names is up to you, because if you are thinking that no, I will do MBBS only if I'm getting in government college and I'm not going to afford any private college, I don't want to do MBBS in private college, then you don't have to mention even one name in that. Okay, that can be that should be the you can say that's how the choice filling form should be for that candidate. But suppose somebody else may be having different priority. Someone else may be having a priority like this, that it's like this, that the first 10 choices will be topmost colleges where I desire to get. The next second set of colleges in the choice filling should be those colleges where I might get an admission. So all the government colleges next. And when all government colleges are finished over, and I think that for my 630 marks, I might not get in a government college. Then what? And I don't want to waste my year. And I want to, let's say, take even a private college admission, but I don't want to change my city. So in Bombay, if I get private college, I will take that. So if that is a priority, then mention the private college names of your city. It's up to you. Suppose if it is too much expensive, then Mumbai might not be choice. Somewhere else in Maharashtra may be your choice. It depends, because different people always like different priorities. So I'm just telling you, I'm just trying to give you an idea how your choice filling form has to be filled. So that's how it has to be. And if somebody, let's say, has a score of 390. So if someone has got a score of 390, it is waste putting KEM, JJ, Tilak College in the top of the list. You don't have to mention, because it's very clear that that candidate who got a score of 390 might not even get BMS government, might not get MBBS government, might not get BDS government, might not get BMS government. So if you're not getting any of them, then what's the point? Almost like, say, practically doesn't make any sense, because those are absolutely outside your spectrum. So rather what you do is that, as I said, try to be realistic with the score. And with 390, suppose say you desire to get, and you can't afford private MBBS, suppose. So if you want to, maybe like you want to keep some options like physiotherapy, maybe like, for you the priority number one is like Ayurvedic, suppose. So in that case, start with all government Ayurvedic colleges. Then next order should be all private Ayurvedic colleges. And after Ayurvedic colleges all are filled, the second priority for if it is physiotherapy, then put physiotherapy government, followed by physiotherapy private. And if there is some other course on your mind, you can even put that also in choice filling form. But always make sure that first government college list is mentioned, and then the order should be of private. First, don't put private and then don't go to government, because the authority who is actually counseling you, they will actually counsel you based on how is your choice filling form, based on the choices you are furnishing. Based on that, they will do the scrutiny. So it's up to the individual's choice filling form. So how are you expressing your choices? Based on that, you've been validated. So that's the reason choice filling form and procedure is very, very important for every candidate, and do it very wisely. And regarding the choice filling form, I think I can still help you even after this meeting also. I think you can take the help of me if you have any kind of a dilemma or any kind of doubt concern with what should be the best choice filling form to your score, to your preferences. You can always write to Vidyalankar, or you can also almost like through Vidyalankar staff or office, you can get in touch with me, and I will be helping you at that particular thing, because everything falls around the choice filling form. So please do it very carefully, and do it very wisely, and do it very realistically. Because either you create choices, you create opportunities with that, you open opportunities for yourself, or you may even break your opportunities by that choice filling form. So that is that much very important. Okay, that's regarding the choice filling thing. So first, I'm just telling you again, round one, when it begins in state counseling, so you can do the registration, make the payment of fees, and then participate in counseling with submitting choice filling form. And then after the processing time is over, they'll put out the list one. And suppose you got an admission in list one, means you're shortlisted for a college to take admission in so and so course as per your choice filling form. So what you can do is, you can approach the college, or you don't have to approach the college. Suppose you are not happy with the choice you got, then in that case you did not respond, you didn't even turn up, you didn't go to the college. So in that case, your admission gets cancelled, and that means you didn't turn up. So your admission gets cancelled in the college. That means you didn't respond. So, and you don't have to pay any penalty for that, and your name will be forwarded for the second round. But suppose say you went to the college to take part in the admission process, because your name got shortlisted, and you have to have a time window to respond. You went to the college and you paid the fees, you have submitted documents, you took the admission, and then there are again two criteria here. If you're happy, satisfied with the admission, you can finish your admission there, you can close your admission process there and then itself, if you're satisfied and happy with the choice you got and the college you got. But suppose say you are optimistic and you are expecting that there could be a better option in the second round for you, then after taking admission in so and so said college, then you can keep your upgradation available. So you can ask them, you can ask the office, or you can tell the office that almost like say you want almost like upgradation and you don't want to sign the admission closure form. So when you don't sign it, then you are available for, you are considered for upgradation for the next round. But suppose if you sign that, then what happens is, whatever admission you have taken and whatever seat you have taken, accepted, that becomes that at that point itself your admission gets closed. So if you want upgradation, then don't fill that seat retention form, okay, and don't sign it, so that you are considered for the upgradation in the next following round. So I would suggest that for everyone, if you are getting admission in the first round, so don't sign seat retention form. Tell the college will offer you that, they'll ask you, are you signing the seat retention form? You can just tell them no, and you can pay the fees, formalities done, you can come out, and then second round begins. So those who have taken part in first round, and those who did not get seat in first round, or those who got seat in first round, so all these people almost like don't have to register again for second round. They don't have to pay the fees again for second round, and they don't have to even almost like say submit a new choice filling form. The same choice filling will be carried forward. Same payment is considered, same registration is considered, and you are considered for second round. And suppose, let's say in second round you are shortlisted and you didn't respond to the choice you got, you didn't even go to the college, then also fine, you have free exit. So you can you have not taken part in that, and there's nothing like penalty or any kind of thing. But if you went to the college in second round and let's say you have responded, you have accepted that admission or seat, then again they'll the same thing, that they'll ask you that are you signing the seat retention form. So if you are signing it, then your admission ends there. Admission process is it ends there, and you have exited the counseling process. But if you don't sign it, then you may be upgraded for the third round. See, sometimes third round can be last round. And if third round is not the last round, then there will be like stray vacancy round. For all India counseling also, state counseling also same. So in case a candidate did not take part in first round, now a question, maybe you may have a doubt like this, that so what if suppose I did not take part in first round, can I enter into the counseling process in second round, and can I take part from there? Yeah, you may take part from, you may have access from second round, you can still take part from round 2. But again, at that point of time, you want to enter into counseling process second round, so you have to do the registration process, you have to make the fee payment, and then only you have to fill the choice filling form, and then again you can take part in round 2, though you did not take part in round 1. So and go ahead like that. So round 3, if the round 3 is last round, or if suppose you went to stray vacancy round. In stray vacancy round, suppose upgradation, you waited for round 1, did not happen, round 2 did not happen, you didn't get admission. In round 3, you did not get admission. Then you want to take part in stray vacancy round. At that point of time, at first stray vacancy, you have to do separate registration. You have to do a fresh registration. You have to make the payment of fees again for stray vacancy. And in stray vacancy, if you get admission, you have to take the admission. You cannot deny the admission. You cannot deny the seat, because if you deny the seat, you are actually destroying an opportunity for somebody else who wants that admission badly. So for that reason, I think they might they might impose some penalty on the candidate who deny accepting the admission in the stray vacancy round, the last round. So the candidates are not allowed to vacate the seat or deny the admission in the last round. So those are the things which have to be kept in mind. And if you're taking part in the All India quota for deemed universities, the non-refundable fees would be around 2 lakh rupees. Refundable would be around 10,000 rupees. And for reservation candidate, it will be 5,000 rupees. For open category, 10,000. For reserved candidates, 5,000. That is refundable, non-refundable amount. I'm talking about deemed universities, like maybe DY Patil or something like that. And the refundable fees will be 2 lakh rupees. So that will be refunded to you if you don't take admission. And if you want to take part in counseling and don't take admission, that will be refunded back to you. But all refunds will be done only when the entire counseling process is over. So that whatever amount you are paying for towards deemed university counseling process, that 2 lakh rupees, everyone has to pay 2 lakh rupees, whether it is a category child or whether you're having reservation or no reservation, still you have to pay a refundable amount of 2 lakh rupees towards taking part in deemed university counseling of All India quota. So as I'm saying, that the refund can happen almost like after only the completion of the entire counseling process of 2024-2025. That's regarding the deemed universities. And central universities like BHU or any institute for that matter, like all AIMS colleges, JIPMER colleges, BHU college, AMU college, all these colleges, I think they have nothing like All India quota, state quota. It's all done on the merit. And remember one more thing: if you're taking part in All India quota counseling or state quota counseling, your counseling for your counseling, I think which rank is considered is that All India quota, All India rank is only considered. Even during Maharashtra state counseling also, the candidates All India rank AIR is only considered, not the SML, state merit list number. That is not considered. That is just only for the state's database to know all the Maharashtra students actually from Maharashtra. How did they actually compete at all India level, and what, how, how did they compete in the NEET exam? And it's like a state-wise list of merit, where they will give you positions of you in the Maharashtra state, at which position your score is putting you. But that number is not considered for counseling. Your all India rank is only considered for your counseling. Okay, so this goes in that way. Let me repeat once again in case you joined a little late. I was telling you about cutoffs. I was even telling you about number of seats available this year, both at all India quota as well as state quota. At all India quota, the total number of, I think throughout India, I think throughout the country, throughout the nation, the total number of MBBS seats available this year, that is close to 1,10,000 or something like that. And total number of seats, that is totally MBBS seats, what I said. I think total MBBS seats in the country this year available is around 1,10,000 plus kind of seats. And in Maharashtra, that number is almost like precisely around 10,900 or something like that. So around 10,000 to 11,000 are the total MBBS seats available in Maharashtra state for this year. That's about the breakdown of total MBBS seats across the country and across Maharashtra state. 1,10,000 across India, and across Maharashtra, that is around 10,000 or 11,000 like that. And cutoffs, I said Maharashtra state counseling. I think if I keep that in mind, and if I talk about the cutoffs, I said open category. There is I think the cutoff can be 650 plus or even higher than that. And whatever number I'm telling you, I think there can be a margin of error of plus or minus 10 marks. So it could be around, but I'm just putting it around 650 plus should be a cutoff for open category candidate in Maharashtra. OBC general category also would be same number of marks, 650 plus. SC/ST, I think that cutoff could be, which I'm considering that SC/ST reservation as like the bottommost reservation in the caste reservation. So as per my estimation, I think that 600, 590, 690 should be the cutoff this year for even SC/ST candidate if they're seeking admission for MBBS government seat. This is absolutely for government MBBS in Maharashtra state through state counseling process. Okay, so this is what it is and how it is in terms of the cutoffs and other things. And Maharashtra state counseling schedules are not out yet, so very soon that will be out. And I said the process would be the all India quota round 1 followed by state quota round 1. Then that is followed by all India quota round 2, followed by state quota round 2, followed by all India quota round 3. That is followed by state quota round 3. And then at last, the round 3 can be the last round. Or if any seats are vacant after that, then there will be a mop-up round, which is also called a stray vacancy review. This is how the procedure will go. And as a candidate can take part in both all India quota and state quota. And yeah, let me tell who should be taking part. I think I was giving an example. Let me tell you that thing. That suppose say I gave a cutoff now for open category through state counseling, state quota counseling for government MBBS in Maharashtra state, that is 650 plus. And through all India quota counseling for the state of Maharashtra within 15% of the government seats in Maharashtra state, the cutoff for open category candidate could be somewhere 630 plus. Suppose if you are in general category and you got a score of say 640, 630, my suggestion for you is that please apply for both all India quota and state quota counseling to increase your chances to get admission in the college you want, almost like say, and in the course you want in Maharashtra state. Because if 650 plus is going to be cut off through state quota counseling and your score is 640, you might not get a seat in government MBBS in Maharashtra for this year. But if you have applied through all India quota counseling also, you may have a chance you may have a chance of making it into government MBBS in Maharashtra through All India Quota Counseling. So that is what I want to tell you. So All India Quota Counseling can give you sometimes that provision where based on the seat matrix and preferences, choice fillings done by candidates, both of them can actually open up a chance for you, opportunity for you to get admission into the course as well as the college you decide to join this year. Okay, so these are this is what I think some basic information which I can provide you at this point of time. And I said that among all these things, the key thing is whenever registrations are open for state quota as well as All India Quota Counseling, be the first one to fill up the registration and do the fee payment. Don't delay the process. Don't keep it to the last 2 days, last day like that, because that can put you in some trouble. And second thing, choice filling regarding that, be very realistic with the score you have and what kind of course you want, which course is possible for you, which colleges are possible for you, which colleges are not possible for you. Keep all these things in mind and then do the choice filling form. And one more important thing which I want to share with everyone is, suppose what if government is not an option? You want a government seat, but let's say for the score you got, there's absolutely no chance of government and you want to do only MBBS. So as a candidate, what do I suggest for you is that you can still, when you're filling choice filling form, put all the government MBBS colleges. And you know that you're not getting there, but still you're putting them on the merit of all the colleges. And then after filling it up, then you can fill all the private MBBS colleges. Okay. But when you're putting this private MBBS college options in choice filling, see, in private college, you may get admission. So in that regard, in that connection, I would say that your choice filling with private colleges should be smart. How means, let's say you live in Bombay, you live in Mumbai. So when you're a resident of Mumbai, when you are taking a private college admission, the college preference should be put all the colleges first of Mumbai, then Pune, then maybe Nagpur, Nashik, Kolhapur, like that. Like keep all the private colleges city-wise, like first Mumbai, then Pune, then all other city colleges of Maharashtra state. After that, then you can put the remote colleges, which are almost like say far away from cities, remote in remote areas, in those second tier, third tier, almost like say all the remote places, remote college, that can almost like be at the end of the choice filling form. That is how your choice filling should be. And another thing also I want to share, that what if suppose if you are approaching a management for maybe a management quota seat or NRI admission seat. So in that case, let's say what should be your preference is that what should be your preferences or what should be your objective should be. The first objective, you see, you are paying a high price to study MBBS. And if you are ready to pay that price to do a private MBBS in a private college, priority number one should be that college should be a renowned college. That college should have a reputation, a good reputation, a good renowned, good you can say benchmarks or good background, as in like what? One of that you have to, one criteria you have to look at it is that college should be at least 10 years old. At least 10 years old, minimum 10 years old. So go with a college which is minimum 10 years old. Don't go with a college which is less than 10 years old, because we don't know at what level there is the infrastructure, at what level the faculty is, even do they have all the faculty members or not, or are they hiring faculty, or we don't know about those conditions. That's the reason, the first thing is that the college has to be at least minimum 10 years old, and it has to be a well-established college with well-established infrastructure, number one. Number two is that the college has to be as close as possible to your living place. If you are living in Mumbai, the private college you are choosing should not be to the extreme edge of Maharashtra on the other side. But if it is close to your city, for example, like say if it is in Ratnagiri, it is Raigad district, it is in Thane district, suppose. So these are all conveniently commutable distances that you can travel maybe overnight. 3 hour journey, 4 hour journey, 6 hours journey, 8 hours journey should not be a problem. But if you have to choose a college which is almost like at the other end of Maharashtra state, and you have to spend almost 12 hours, 15 hours for journey, then I think I would not prefer such a college. So first thing is the benchmark or the background should be good of the college. If you are taking only management quota admission or maybe NRI quota admission, choice one, that college should be a well-established college, minimum of 10 years track record. Second is that the college should be as close as possible to the living city of yours. Number three should be that you have to negotiate on the fees. The third and the most important thing is that the which college which fulfills the first two criteria, and at the third criteria which can give you a scope of bargain and which can give you an admission at the lowest price tag, I think you should go with that college. So these three criteria one should keep in mind if you are taking or picking up a choice of NRI admission or management quota admission. I repeat again, one should be the college should have a solid background. Second, that should be closest to your place. Third, and the most important one should be that you should be able to spend less to get admission at that college. Okay, so that's it. That's about the even the management quota admissions or NRI quota admissions. Any questions? Anyone would like to come forward with asking anything? Any queries where I can answer your queries or questions? I think I have something in the chat. Question, please also let me know the procedure to apply for BPT, where to apply, and there any kind 1585. No, there is no such all India quota and state quota separately for physiotherapy. You can take part in all the physiotherapy admissions through state quota counseling itself. So that is absolutely to state counseling itself. And you have 100% seats available there. And as by taking part in state counseling process itself, you can you can get an admission in physiotherapy in any college as per your merit and as per your choice feeling. Yeah, you can even type your questions on the chat. I can read and answer them. Okay, there's a next question which says if a candidate is open for both MBBS and BDS, how should he go for choice filling? So if you're open for both MBBS and BDS, first put all the government MBBS. When I'm saying that first all government MBBS, that should be city wise. So if you are a resident of Mumbai city, so first all government colleges of Mumbai, then all government colleges of Pune, then one by one of every city, all government colleges. You finish exhaust all the government colleges names, and then you go to again it depends whether you are even open for a private MBBS or not. If you are seeking that for you, it's like government is a priority and private is second priority, then I would say irrespective of the courses. So first all government MBBS, then all government BDS, then private MBBS, and then private BDS. That should be the sequence of choice filling. First government MBBS, all government MBBS city-wise, then all government MBDS city-wise, then all private MBBS city-wise, then all private BDS city-wise. I hope I've answered the question there. Then next question is for EWS income certificate is required. Yes, it is required. Yes, that should be enough. See, whatever claims you're making, you have to prove those claims through documents, proper documents. Okay, the next question then. Both are needed. What is this both? Will we have to separate options for BPT along with MBBS, BDS in the state quota? See, in the form filling thing, you can fill all the colleges of all the courses and all the colleges in it. So first will be MBBS, BDS rounds, and then will be Ayush related counseling. So there will be like that, but sometimes they will conduct all the college, all the course admissions at once. In that case, you can fill both BPT options also, BDS options also, MBBS options also in the same choice filling form. Next. Okay, there's a next question on Farm D. Is Pharma D 6 years a good course? That's a good course only when if you are considering to do your masters in US. If not, if you want to continue in India, then that's not a good course. Next question. Next question. There's another question here which says, sir, how can we get to know the fees for private colleges? Okay. Suppose I will give a rough idea for you. If say government college fees through counseling, first round, second round, if you're through state counseling, if you're getting admission at government college, the fees could be roughly for 4.5 years MBBS. It could be somewhere around 7 to 8 lakh rupees. And if you're going through counseling, if you're getting admission at private college, that fee structure could be somewhere from 2 to 2.5 times of the government fee. So it's like say if that is 8 lakh rupees, so the private college admission can be around 20 lakh rupees. But that is through counseling. But if you're going approaching a management of a private college, then that could be somewhere minimum of 50 lakh plus. It will be like that. So that would be the possible fee structure for a private management course. Okay, then next question is BTech Biotechnology is a good course? See, every course is a good course, but it depends like how good you are going to, how good you're going to handle that course, how good you're going to study and perform in that course. That defines whether that course is good for you or not good for you. It's not good universally for everyone. Nothing is bad universally for everyone. So I think in terms of academics, yeah, so it's like it's not the course that defines a candidate or the professional. It's not the college also defines the professional. It is the professional himself or herself, the way they handle their course and what kind of outputs they deliver and what they go to become and what are their academic achievements that actually depend that defines the candidate mostly. So there's a next question. Is it possible to get semi-government MBBS seat for 481 marks? Semi-government as in like through counseling, state counseling in a private college, 481 marks MBBS. I don't think so. For 481, there might not be chance. For if that is, if I'm understanding it as an open category, and if I'm understanding it as open category, if I said 650 plus is the cutoff in government college, I think 600 can be a cutoff. For NTD also, I think it can be somewhere 580, 590, 600. 480, no chance. Next question is, when and how should the BMS forms are to be filled and what could be the cutoff for BMS? BMS cutoff would be, you can estimate like this, that whatever MBBS cutoff I said, under that you can consider a drop of 25 to 30 marks. If 650 is cutoff for government MBBS for general category student, then 520, sorry, 620, 610 could be the cutoff for government BMS for a general category student. It's like that. Okay, next question is, in state counseling, how many times choice filling is available? You can fill the choice filling and you can shuffle it n number of times before you finally submit it. But once you submit it, I think it is fixed. Your choice are locked for at least round one and round two. If you are entering into the counseling process from round one. But if you did not enter in round one, you want to enter in round two, then that before round two, you have to fill the choice filling form. But suppose you have filled at round one and round one, round two, you have taken part and you are not satisfied with the admission you got or you did not get admission, then I think before round three or before the stray vacancy round, that's when again you can fill the choice filling by doing registration, fresh fee payment. You can do the fresh choice filling form again. What is the maximum number of colleges we can fill? You can put all the colleges, or from the list, from the information brochure, you can put all the colleges. There is no limit for the maximum number of colleges. Next. Next question. How to attend the other state counseling process? You have to go to their official websites and register there, and you have to pay the fees, registration fees, and take part. If you're suppose you are considering Karnataka, then what is the official website? Just like Maharashtra has a Maharashtra website, CET website, like that, they do have their state website, counseling website. So visit that website and do the registration there and pay the registration fees, and you can take part in their counseling process. Next question is how to choose BDS college? I mean, what criteria should be kept? First of all, I think I don't recommend BDS college because one thing is it's expensive platform. Second is the rewards and acknowledgements as a professional. I think it is very lucrative and very less. So compared to MBBS or BMS, I would rather choose between these two rather than going for BDS. BDS would not be my choice, so BDS would be a last choice for me. But since you're asking, I'm answering this question that BDS, I think first should be all government colleges and then should be private colleges in the choice filling form. But again, when it comes to government as well as private, it should be city-wise. City-wise, from your hometown to, that is from the living city where you live to the farthest city possible in Maharashtra. Government should be in that order and private also should be in the same order. But it should be like government all MBBS and government all BDS and then private MBBS and private BDS. And if it is only BDS also, same. See, if your registration for Karnataka state is closed, then it is closed. You can't do by any other way means, but I think you can't take part. If there's only way where you can take part in All India quota, through All India quota, you can take part in the colleges of Karnataka or any state for that matter. Next. You can type your questions on the chat. I'm seeing, and I'll be answering your questions if you have any queries. So can provide the list of colleges if possible. Uh, I think all the list of colleges will be available in the information brochure once the website will announce the schedule. So once the schedule is announced by Maharashtra state government, so you'll have the full list of colleges available on the website itself. You don't have to worry and don't have to ask anyone. You will have the college code, college name, number of seats available. Everything will be there almost like on the website itself. Next question is, would you recommend doing BMS from deemed university? No, I would not recommend from any deemed university any course, including BMS also. Rather, the last option would be private college, but not a deemed university. They'll have very less credibility and also they're very, very expensive. You're most welcome. Next, next query, next question. Next question is, will fees of college be mentioned in information brochure? No, it might not be mentioned. I think, but I just gave you rough fee structure. With that, you have to be prepared when you go and respond at the college once your name is shortlisted. The fee structures won't be mentioned there. In information brochure, there won't be any fee structure. Any mention of fee structure against any college would not be available on information brochure. The next question is, how do we contact you post this meeting, your contact number? Okay. I'm putting my contact number. I think I've kept the contact number on the chat. You can note it down, and anyone can note it down, and you can message me in case you have any query left to be answered by me. Next question: can you recommend a few good colleges for BMS? I think all government colleges are best colleges, but again, I would prefer Mumbai colleges as well as Pune colleges over all other government colleges across Maharashtra. Mumbai should be number one option priority one, Mumbai college, but Mumbai government college, followed by the Pune government college. Can a non-minority candidate apply for minority college? Depends. It depends based on how are they considering the admission process. It depends. I think, but NEET, I think through NEET exam, that's the beauty because anyone can apply for any college for admission. Yes, you can. The option is the answer would be yes. You can apply for a minority college also, a non-minority student. Next. Next question. You're most welcome, Chinmay. Any more queries, questions where I can help you? Anyone? No? Just a moment. Contact number is not seen on the chat. So I'm telling, I think orally, please make a note. The number is, I'm telling my contact number orally. It's 9920 9920 97 2299. It is 9920 97 2299. 9920972299. And if you even if you don't get this number, what I'm saying, you can even contact with the Lankar also to provide my number. They can, I think, they can help you get to me so that I can help you. No worries. Any other questions or queries? Yeah, thank you. Most welcome. So then can we end the meeting then? I assume that you have no queries anymore. And if you have any queries, you can always reach out to me. I said I gave my number, or you can even reach out to me through Vidyalankar. Okay, whatever private BMS, you can apply for private BMS through NEET counseling itself, state quota counseling. But if you're aiming for private BMS, first of all, put all the government BMS options and then put the private BMS, because you never know, you might even get an admission in government BMS college also. Any other queries from anyone before we end the meeting? Okay, then all the very best to everyone, and best wishes to everyone. And if you have any queries or difficulty in choice filling form, you can always reach out to me. I'll help you one-to-one individually, like what shall be the best possible choice filling procedure you should approach and follow for the courses you are looking for, as well as the scores you have. Okay, so on that note, all the very best wishes to everyone, and God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye. Take care.